Namaskar little friends, your friend Partho is back with another wisdom tale from Panchatantra. Kids, let us recap what we know so far. The wise goose suggested the birds to go to Lord Garud to seek his help. According to him, only Lord Garud could help the pheasants retrieve their eggs. Could you recall why? Is it because A. Garud was the friend of the sea, B. Garud could drink up all the water in the sea, or C. Garud was the king of all the birds? The correct answer is C. Garud was the king of all the birds and also the mount of Lord Vishnu. Thus, he could possibly help the birds. Kids, what do you think? Would Garud agree to help the birds? If yes, how would the little pheasants retrieve their eggs from the sea? We will get the answers to all these questions in this episode. This is going to be the final of the 5 stories under the main story of the birds and the sea. So off I go with the story. Deep in a dense forest wandered a lonely ram separated from his flock. His coat was a thick woolly armor that rippled as he walked. He had majestic curved horns. Though alone, the imposing ram had no fear. He spent his days roaming the shady woods, munching leaves and grass. One day, the king of the forest, a lion, was patrolling with his royal retinue of leopards, jackals and bears. While roaming around the grassland, the lion stumbled upon the enormous ram. The lion saw the ram roaming fearlessly around a dense bush. The ram's great fleece bristled in all directions, concealing his true size and strength. The lion had never seen such an animal before. Surely, this amazing beast is more powerful than I, thought the lion uneasily. Not daring to fight, the great lion slunk away into the bushes. But some days later, the curious lion observed the ram once more from afar. This time, he noticed the ram calmly grazing on tender shoots and grass. The lion sighed in relief. Despite his fearsome armor, this fellow feasts on grass. His strength must be far less than what his terrifying appearance suggests. Seizing the chance, the hungry lion pounced with lightning speed. His mighty jaws clamped down on the ram's neck, killing the peaceful grass eater in an instant. The poor ram never had a chance to use his magnificent horns. Kids, tell me, why did the lion not attack the ram before? Was it because A. The lion was scared of the fearsome appearance of the ram? B. The ram was bigger than elephant? C. The ram was an old friend of the lion? Alright my little friends, what do you think the correct answer is? The correct answer is A. The lion was scared of the fearsome appearance of the ram. And why did he attack him finally? Because he saw that the ram ate grass, and so the lion assumed that the ram must be less powerful than the lion. This was the story of the lion and the ram. A bird told this story to Garud. According to his assumption, the sea knew that the birds eat very less. Thus, the sea might have judged the strength of the birds based on their diet, just as the lion did in today's story. Garud was disheartened upon hearing the sad plight of the pheasants who lost their eggs. At this very moment, a messenger of Lord Vishnu came to Garud and said, "Garud, Lord Vishnu has summoned you." Garud replied to the messenger, "My friend, why does the Lord need me anyway? I am just a poor servant." The messenger was astounded to hear this reply from Garud. Never ever had Garud denied Lord Vishnu's summon. The messenger asked, "What happened to you, Garud? Has the Lord done something wrong to you?" Garud replied in a sad tone, "The resting place of Lord Vishnu, the ocean, has stolen the eggs of this poor pheasant couple. If I do not punish the sea, I will fail as the king of all the birds." Now, when Garud did not appear before Lord Vishnu, he asked the messenger what happened to him. The messenger told the whole incident. Lord Vishnu decided to go and see Garud himself. Upon seeing Lord Vishnu before him, Garud bowed low and said, "O Lord, the sea, made insolent by his service as your resting place, has stolen the eggs of this poor couple. I feel ashamed." Lord Vishnu consoled Garud. "Oh dear Garud, I understand how you feel. Let me take care of it." Then Lord Vishnu went to the sea. With anger in his eyes, he said, Give the eggs back to the birds to whom they belong. Otherwise, I will reduce you to a dry land. On hearing this, the sea got scared. The sea slowly pushed the eggs to the shore, and thus the birds got their eggs back, and all the birds rejoiced and chirped in harmony. This is the end of the story of the birds and the sea. Well kids, I hope you remember that this whole story of the birds and the sea was being told by Damnak the jackal to Sanjeevak the bull. But in what context? Let us revise a little. Damnak wanted to create a rift between the lion and the bull, who started getting closer. But why did Damnak want to create this rift? Because the two jackals Karkat and Damnak were scared of losing their importance to the Lion King Pinglak. Damnak made a cunning plan. First, he went to the lion and told him that the bull wanted to kill him and that he should get rid of him as soon as possible. Then he went to the bull and said the same for the lion. But the things were not going as the clever jackal had planned. The bull Sanjeevak decided to confront the lion. Damnak got scared because he knew that the bull is strong and the lion is getting older. He thought that if the bull and the lion fought, the bull would surely kill the lion. Damnak had to do something to not let the bull fight with his king. Thus, he warned the bull to not underestimate the power of the mighty lion. He said that the sea underestimated the power of the birds and faced a defeat. We just saw in the previous story what he meant by that. Alright, after listening to the whole story of the birds and the sea, Sanjeevak was somehow convinced. He asked Damnak, "What is the Lion King's fighting style and technique?" Damnak replied, "Before, the lion would relax and be carefree. But now, if his tail twitches, his paws bunch and his ears perk up at your approach, beware, for it likely means he harbors evil intentions." This made the bull contemplate what he should do next. Damnak then went to meet his fellow jackal Karkat and proudly told him what he did. Karkat told Damnak that estranging friends is not a good thing. But Damnak insisted, having caused conflict, one must exploit it for personal gain. Kids, let us pause for a question. Do you agree with Damnak that causing harm for self-interest is justified? Yes or no? What do you think? While cunning, Damnak's philosophy promotes discord and selfishness. So if you ask me, I would choose no. Harming others for personal profit is not morally right. Anyways, back to the story. Karkat argued, hurting others ultimately helps no one. But Damnak disagreed, saying leaders must be ruthlessly clever. He added, killing Sanjeevak will benefit us with food. It is said, the wise who wrongs another pursuing selfish good should keep his plan a secret as the jackal did in the wood. To prove his point, Damnak then told the story of a wickedly clever jackal named Chaturak. Kids, we will explore this story in our next episode. Till then, my dear little friends, take care and stay wise. Goodbye, Namaskar.